There's no place I'd rather be.
Oh no, welcome back to Matchday Live. It's me, Dan, back again, and let's do this. So, the team I've gone for this time is Marshall up front, Mata with Depay on the left, Lingard on the right, Carrick in midfield with Nick Powell, and then Borthwick, Jackson, and then Blind, McNair, Varela, and De Gea. Now, let me explain why. As you can kind of guess, Man United have injuries. We got Darmian out, we got Smalling out, we got Schneidlin out, we got Rojo out, Rooney's doubtful, Herrera's doubtful, Jones is doubtful, Schneidlin's doubtful, and obviously Valencia and Shaw won't be playing at all. So that's why I've gone with that team, just because I believe Bastian Schweinsteiger has got a free match ban for his tackle on Winston Reid at the weekend against West Ham. And yeah, so let's talk about West Ham, shall we? I watched it and I was really disappointed. I was very disappointed. We should have easily won that game, but then again, West Ham could have won that game easily as well. I was really disappointed. We should have scored. With the chances we had, we should have scored. We should have easily won that match. We could have gone second into the table, just behind. Just behind Leicester, but unfortunately we drew 0-0. But yet again, where Man United have been rubbish all this season. Well, not all this season, but where we've been rubbish, especially at home, where we've had so many 0-0 draws, it's unbelievable. So, yeah, it was just a shit match really, and then. What worsens it, we had Champions League in midweek and we lost 3-2, where we were so poor. Well, attacking wise we was actually pretty good, but defensive wise we were poor, so poor. I don't know why, we were just so poor. Chris Smalling obviously was, well, he couldn't do much really. He was our best defender of the night, as well as De Gea. De Gea kept it in it. Kept us in it at the while, but it still doesn't make sense that how we could lose to Wolfsburg and how easily we lost that group. I mean, that group, it wasn't that hard, was it? Like Man United of old would have easily won that group in like the first 9 games. The first 3 games. So I was really disappointed with Manchester United in midweek. Right, we did lose 3-2, but we were so poor. We were just so poor. So this weekend we've got Bournemouth. Bournemouth themselves, they're not well. They beat Chelsea at the weekend, so anything can happen. I personally think we could lose to them. Just because they're at home and our away record, well, our away record is pretty good, I think. But I still think there's. I'm sorry, but I was really disappointed with Man United. I really don't know why. Do not know why LVG has not been sacked. I don't want him to be sacked, but. Just because he can't help injuries and stuff like that, but after Wednesday night you just can't explain it. Do you know what I mean? So I think Louis van Gaal should be, if he doesn't win a trophy this season, I reckon I agree with some of the commentators on the Wolfsburg game, and what a goal. Lingard. Yeah, I believe we've been so poor this year, like this season. But all right, we're second, but we're only just second. I don't want Louis van Gaal to go, but he needs, like, it feels like that the players are afraid of him, and he's not allowing them to like free themselves. There's like no flair. He needs to release people like Depay. He was such like a good flair. He had a flair at PSV, and you can see that he has got flair with him, but you just can't see it at the moment because we've got this system where it's just not working for us. All right, we're not having many chances, but I still think we could possibly, even if we go on a losing run, we could easily. We won't get Champions League. I'll tell you that. At the moment, I don't see us getting Champions League. Yes, all right, we are second, but it still shows that in recent events, it still shows us that we've spent all that money, and yet nothing's happened with it. Do you know what I mean? We should be winning. We should be winning games, but we're not. There's something. It's like It's like I'm trying to think how. I know we're like kind of in this like phase where we're real bit rebuilding, but I just. It's like I just don't want to watch Man United because we can always predict. You can kind of predict. They're so predictable. Do you know what I mean? Like side to side to Carrick to Mata. Carrick switches it. It's just like same old. It's like you just can't. I just can't explain it. I mean, De Gea must be going mad. I mean, he was going to Real Madrid. If he went to Real Madrid, we wouldn't be second. If he went to Real Madrid, he wouldn't be second. We wouldn't be second. I'm sorry, we wouldn't be. I think we could have been with Chelsea, like in the bottom 16. I really think we could have been, because I very doubt that Romero would keep us in, you know, the top 4. No offense to Romero, but it's just not, it's just not working, and I just can't like put my mind to it why we're losing. It's just alright, we may be losing confidence and all that, but I still think if we lose to Bournemouth, we're in big trouble of losing our top 4 place, I think. Because normally, December time, Man United are, Man United are, you know, on track, start winning games, you know, and then go through the Christmas period. And you kind of think, you don't know what's going to happen. So, yeah, like I said, we got Bournemouth this weekend. Bournemouth themselves beat Chelsea at the weekend, a bit luckily, but Chelsea themselves are a bit like us at the moment. They're just struggling to get Premier League wins as in the Champions League they're getting wins. Do you know what I mean? So there's something wrong at Chelsea, but that's a totally different team from Man United. But what we need this weekend, we need a big win. Alright, our youngsters did pretty well in the Wolfsburg game, I have to admit that. Borthwick, Jackson and Powell came on as well. It was good to see Powell. Depay was pretty good. Even Fellaini, I have to give it to Fellaini, he did pretty well. I've hit the crossbar. He did pretty well for the Wolfsburg game. I know people were saying, why play Fellaini? But he did get us that own goal, but injury-wise, at the moment, we just can't get. We've been hit by the injury bug, basically, haven't we? So again, it happened last season, but we come back last season. Oh my God, own goal! How's that a good goal? Okay.
Off we go again, 2-1.
Matt Ritchie, yeah, we've got to look out for him when he plays. But Bournemouth themselves do have injuries as well, so it'll be quite an interesting game at the Vitality Stadium. I can't see Bournemouth. Sorry, guys, I'm losing my voice. I can't see Bournemouth winning it personally. What the hell is De Gea doing? Clear it, please. I can't see De Gea. I can't see. What's it? I can't see Bournemouth winning. I could see a 0-0 draw. But if that happens, I just if that happens again, I really have to like make a decision on watching Man United. I mean, I support Man United all my life, but this is like, all right, the 2000 and I've watched them in the bad years when Chelsea were like on top and all that, but these recent years, this season, it's just gone so bad. Even last season, right, we started pretty badly, but last season we were winning. Do you know what I mean? Right, so there's full time anyway. So final score. Do you know what? I'm just gonna go for a 0-0 Man United draw. I can't see us winning. I don't know why. I just can't see us winning at the Vitality Stadium. But anyway, guys, don't forget to leave your score predictions below, and please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. So right, I'm going. Bye.